The Catholic Church believes that human life is sacred and that the foundation of a moral society is based upon the dignity of the human person. This is a foundational belief to social teaching. They teach against abortion and euthanasia, cloning, embryonic stem cell research, and the death penalty. Really anything that kills anyone they don't really like, which I mean, that's good. They work to avoid war because that kind of tends to have people dying in it. They promote finding peace through non-violent ways because they believe every life is precious and that every institution should work to stop threats against life and promote it.
The Catholic tradition teaches that human dignity can be protected and a healthy community can be achieved only if human rights are protected and responsibilities are met. Therefore, every person has a fundamental right to life and a right to those things required for human decency. Corresponding to these rights are duties and responsibilities to one another, to our families, and to a larger society.
Options for the poor and vulnerable. The basic moral test is how our most vulnerable members are faring. In a society marred by deepening divisions between rich and poor, our tradition recalls the story of the Last Judgment and instructs us to put the needs of the poor and vulnerable first. It helps us to it helps us be a better person in how we teach and make an example for the future of who we are and what we are going to be.
It also helps protect human dignity, one of the other pillars. The next pillar is the dignity of work and the rights of workers. The church believes the economy should serve the people, not the other way around, and that work should be more than just a way to survive and get money. It should be part of how you participate as one of God's unique creations. When doing that, that's how you kind of protect human dignity, which is a big thing in all these. And basically, when you ensure everyone else gets paid fairly and has a nice place to work, relatively nice place to work, and all the welfare stuff, protection of unions and private property, you're good and you're protecting dignity of work. So yeah. Oh hey, didn't see you there. This next pillar is the call to family, community, and participation. Now in the Bible it says women and men were created for each other, basically. Basically, men were not made to be alone, and that the companionship brought about by these unique people of dignity creates this interpersonal communion. Humans are called to and should come together to form groups and families because it helps people fulfill their duties to society. It affects how we organize our society, and marriage and family become central social institutions that strengthen and support it, and vice versa. So basically, man should not be alone, and they work together very well. They should work together for the common good of having even more people work together well. The whole life and dignity and stuff. Oh, hello again. This time we're going to be talking about solidarity. It's another pillar of Catholic social teaching. Now, so the church believes in the whole human dignity thing, which is good. And which means we all have human dignity, which means we're all united by that, and we're all one big human family. We're like brothers and sisters who also have to follow these social teachings. Pope John Paul VI taught that if you work for peace, work for justice, you have to work with each other. We're called to be peacemakers and to love everyone and avoid violence. Yeah, so living together.
We show our respect for the Creator by our stewardship of creation. Care for the earth is not just an Earth Day slogan. It is a requirement of our faith. We are called to protect people and the planet, living our faith in relationship with all of God's creations. This environmental challenge has been fundamental moral and ethical dimensions that cannot be ignored.